What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with some more SABATON. This time we're checking out their song Shiroyama. Now, I think in Japanese they pronounce the R's with the tap of the tongue, tap of the roof. So Shiroyama. Anyways, it looks like this is about the Battle of Shiroyama, where between 350 and 500 samurai stood against 30,000 imperial Japanese army troops. The battle resulted in the samurai being wiped out and marked the end of the Satsuma Rebellion. The main melody is copied from Touch in the Night by Battle Beast, a band that occasionally tours with Sabaton. Okay. 500 samurai against 30,000 Imperial Japanese Army troops. Woo! Okay. This is almost it's almost kind of like a similar tale to Sparta in the battle with Persians. So let's go ahead and shut up Turdo. This is about to be of epic proportions. I was sitting here thinking about how they were going to go about this, right? Shiroyama and everything. I didn't know if they was going to kind of introduce like some type of, scales or whatnot that are more commonly used in Japan, right? To kind of influence the music, or if we were going to hear like some type of different type of instruments. But no, they continued, with the guitars, and that's fine, But I was kind of looking forward to somewhat of an infusion of maybe the culture in there. And now that I think about it, anytime they are singing of something of another war history that's outside of their own, I don't think they've ever done that for the most part. So that might have been wrong on me to expect that. But the beginning of it, right, it had notes of almost like celebration, right? Just because of the scale that it's in, like celebration. Like I'm sitting here thinking, like having a good time. Like I'm not listening to this and I'm frowning, it doesn't necessarily cause me to want to go to war, right? This is like happy vibe. So very interesting beginning to the song. It's the nature of time that the old ways must give in. Into the samurai. It's the nature of time that the new ways comes in sin. When the new meets the old, it always ends the ancient ways. And as it's not told, the old ways go out in nothing. Yes. Encircled by a vulture, the end of ancient culture, the dawn of destiny draws near. Imperial force the fire, facing 500 samurai. Surrounded and outnumbered, 60 to 1, the sword takes a gun. Bushido, dignified, it's the last stand of the samurai. Surrounded and outnumbered. Okay, there it is. That's what I was waiting on. I was waiting on that sense of epicness. We just needed a Joachim to go in there and just really start singing with the backup singers, right? That's what we needed. Okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. 500. It was interesting when he was saying that the old ways always go out with a bang, right? You about to end something. That is true. But swords against guns. What I'm most interested in when it comes to that is how long did that battle last, right? Was it over in the flash? I mean, we're talking guns here, but I think the guns back then were the ones that took forever to reload, right? Like you would shoot. Actually, I don't know. I was looking. Let me see. I think I was looking up. Oh, I must have exited out of it. When was the? Give me a second. I want to know what year this took place. I'm about to find out. 1877. September 24th of 1877. So if I do that and then I put in guns, nope, you just brought up a bunch. Okay, here we go. We got some guns. A Springfield Model 18 carbon. Okay, well, I'm not going to go straight into guns. You know, this is about Sabaton, but I'm just trying to take a look at the guns because I want a sense on how long the battle lasted. I mean, I could just go watch if they have I know they have a history channel. You guys tell me that all the time. Their history channel is not really necessarily in reaction format as they're like super very long, but I do watch them off camera, and I might want to go and watch this one if they have one, so I will go check that out.
As a new age begins, the way of the warrior comes to an end.
Changes
As
to
a new age begins, the ways of old must apprehend. It's the nature of time that they always must give in. It's the nature of time that the new age comes in sin.
You know, this is also very interesting. It's the nature of time that the old ways must give in. Obviously, things change with time. But the second line is the nature of time that the new ways come in sin. And what that got me thinking is obviously the new ways are all when they come in, they might be viewed as sacrilegious, as treason, right? Because it's something so overwhelmingly different that you just can't conceive moving over to it. So that's a good line right there. Get that out of here. Guitar low time. Oh, here we go. To the dawn. So it took one day. 40 survived. Okay, in the end of it, by saying 60-1 culture of none, right? So the culture versus people just rolling on in and just start blasting you and everything. They want to preserve that culture, that Bushido, which was a samurai code, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I don't think it was a way of fighting. I think it was a way of living, right? When it comes to the Bushido. But okay, there's that epicness that I was waiting on. I was sitting there like, all right, where's the epicness? We just needed him to sing that chorus, and then that brought everything together. So based off what he said, you know, held off to the dawn. He said 40 of them survived. 30,000 or 30,000 armed troops. The amount of will and courage that it must have taken to even think about going into battle like that. Man, I bet you they have like not actualities, but like simulations of what something like that looks like. Because I'm just picturing a massive steamroll. And, you know, we see all these movies where samurai are like cutting bullets out of thin air and everything, you know what I mean? And we know that don't really necessarily happen unless some of them are just really good. But samurais were heavily armored, though. So I imagine some bullets probably deflected off their armor, or in some cases, depending on how many bullets, it probably will put dents in the armor, which in then turn would crush the body underneath. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in the nitty gritty details of that. So I might go search it off camera. And of course, if you guys provide that information with me down in the comments, I'll read those as well. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.